tomorrow's a travel day and we're headed back home, but we've got one more stop off we're gonna make to hit another national park on our list. And but before we can do all that, I need to take the truck and fill up, and I've got to do that. I found a Mavericks and I've got to do that without the trailer because there's really not a lot of places around here to pull in with a large fifth wheel. So our time here in Branson is over and we are headed on back home, and with a stopover in Arkansas. So today our travel is down to Lake Catherine State Park. We're going to be just outside of Hot Springs, and then tomorrow we'll be in Hot Springs to tour the national park. Now that the government shutdown is over, we can actually get back in there and we can get Lynda's book stamped and, you know, tour that. It's been many, many years since we've been back to that area. So here we go. Okay, so we just got checked in here at Lake Catherine State Park, and we're making our way back out to the main road and heading to our campsite. That site number, oh. Yeah, I just ran off the curb back there a little bit, but looks like it's all good. And we're at site 59. Okay, so this is camping area A.
Turn left on Lake Catherine State Park Road.
And then camping area C. This is the second right. Yes, that is
Turn left
correct.
on Lake Catherine State Park. When possible, make a U-turn.
Oh, hush up.
59.
59. Here, I'm gonna drop you off if you want to get out and kind of watch me. Hang on.
I think he's gonna wait. It's gonna wait for you.
All right.
Yeah, I would, if you can, start turning.
I'm already turning.
Oh, I know, but more. It's looking good at this angle.
Hang on, I'm gonna have to move it over just a little bit. It's too close to the edge.
Could be further over, but yeah.
Well, I am. I'm gonna let them get by here in a minute, so.
Yeah. But we don't want it too close to the water thing here, so.
Yeah.
It's a little big breezy, you're gonna be cold.
Linda's got a couple of drips in here, so we're gonna go in and take a look, see what that's from during our travel. Where's the water?
Just as you're going in.
Huh.
Could it have been dew on the slide out this morning? What's that? Is that a right there? A bug?
The stink bug. Whoops.
But it's way over here.
Yeah, I mean the slide would not have come that far.
See, here's another one off the top.
This morning we are here at Lake Catherine State Park. We're here just for a couple of nights. We got in yesterday, and today we're getting ready. We're headed into Hot Springs. We're gonna go to the National Park Visitor Center, tour some of the bathhouses, and then I've also seen that there is a large tower that you can go up to. Don't know what kind of view we're going to get today because it's pretty overcast. So kind of dreary, but you know, it is what it is. But now that the government shutdown is over, you know, the park visitor center is back open, so we decided to go ahead and stop in for a couple of days so we could get Lynda's book stamped and do some tours. It's been probably 22 years since we've been here, so the park's changed up somewhat. They've added in some nice amenities. It's got full hookups in their sites here, so that's been nice. And so also this morning I made a change. Don't know if you've noticed, but if you do, put down in the comments what you think the change is. I'm waiting to see how long it takes Lynda to find out or notice. So we're getting ready and then we'll be headed out. Okay, so we just made it to the National Park store and we're walking down here to the visitor center. So this is a look of all of the bathhouses as we're walking down the street here in Hot Springs. So we're here at the Fordyce Bathhouse. This is the National Park Visitor Center. So we're about to go in here and take a look around. And so far Lynda hadn't said anything about the change that I've made, so I don't know if she's noticed or if she's just not saying anything. So if you haven't noticed yet, keep looking. Put down in the comments what you think the change is. So this is the Fordyce Bathhouse and the National Park Visitor Center for Hot Springs National Park. So we're going to go in and tour this, and then we're going to head, there's a walkway behind here, and we're going to walk through that, and then I think there's some trails going up the side of the mountain too, but we're going to, don't know if we're going to go on those, but we'll see. steps up to the promenade, and then above that they've got some walkways that you can tour through here. I think they're supposed to take you through some of the springs as well. Okay, so we just finished up at Bubbaloo's, and it was really good. I had the double meat cheeseburger with an order of fries. Lynda got a grilled chicken sandwich just without the bread, and they did a lettuce wrap with that. Both were very good. I'm stuffed. So if you're looking for a place to eat, if you're out touring through the bathhouses here in Hot Springs, I would definitely recommend Bubbaloo's. It was good. So we're back at the parking garage. Our time, I think, is up around 2:30 is what we paid for, but we're pretty much done. We're gonna go, I think, look to drive maybe the mountain drive. There's also a tower somewhere that you can go up in the tower and get a 360 view all around Hot Springs. So we're gonna see if we can find that and try that out. So I asked Lynda if she noticed. She still hadn't noticed. It is 1:45, and so we're gonna keep going. We're gonna see throughout the day and if she notices. And if you noticed, put it down in the comments. Let me know. Okay, Lynda keeps asking me what she is supposed to notice. So I guess I'll tell her. Do you notice anything about me?
You shaved your mustache.
She figured it out. I shaved my mustache. Okay, let's head up here to the tower and let's see what's going on. So we're just at an observation point here, an overlook. We're not in the tower. But just to give you an idea of the fall foliage and the colors out here, everything looks really nice. Okay, we just finished at the tower and getting some footage up there. It gives you a nice 360 view. Not really at one time. You have to walk around the tower to get the view, but it gives you views all around Hot Springs and the surrounding countryside. So pretty neat. It was like maybe $12, $13 a person to go up. We actually forgot our national park pass, and but the guy at the counter was very nice. He took our word for it and went ahead and gave us the discount, and that saved us maybe like $2 to $3 a person if you have your national park pass. So that was neat, fun. Gives you some history up there on the second floor. There's actually 2 floors, so you have the second floor, which is your observation, but it's all enclosed in glass, giving you a area you can walk around, some seating up there you can sit down. Then you can go 1 more floor up, which is the outside observation deck, and so there, you know, you can get the experience of the wind blowing and everything else up there at the very top. So cool deal. So check it out if you're in the area. We're now heading back to camp. I'm gonna get ready and build me a fire and just relax.
food for you. Don't tell them I turned.
You know, one of the biggest pet peeves I got of RV camping is when I show up to a park that says they have full hookups. I really wish they were better placed. I wish they would give some thought about where hookups need to be for the RV and not what is convenient for them to put in. So we're here at Lake Catherine State Park, and we're leaving today, and I am trying to flush out my black water tank, drain everything out, because we're headed home, and I don't want to have to take the trailer somewhere else and dump it and clean it out. So I'm getting everything cleaned out here, but the sewer connection is all the way at the back of the site, and so you've got to add more hose, and then the site is actually going uphill, so you're trying to drain all of your water and sewer uphill, and guess what? It doesn't flow uphill. So everything is gravity fed, and so yeah, I just wish they would put a little more thought into all of this before they just throw it in and be okay, yeah, you got full hookups. Yeah, it is full hookup, but it is not convenient. Okay, so we made it back to Texas. We're here at the Texas Travel Center off I-30. This is where we stayed at on our way up to Branson. And so we're just stopping in here for a restroom break and grab some lunch before we start heading home. So yeah, now we get to actually go in here and see. We've never been to this travel center, so now we'll get to see what this is like, because they weren't open when we left the other day. So we're here at the travel center, and we got inside, you know, took our restroom break, and we're back out here. We're gonna eat a little picnic lunch here. Just so happened that one of the RV spots that we pulled into here is right next to a picnic table, so we figured we'll just eat here, and then we'll finish up and get back on the road. So we're here in Texarkana at the travel center, so we still got, you know, probably 3.5, maybe 4.5 hours before we make it home. So yeah, so eat a couple of hot dogs, got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then we'll hit the road. So we made it back, and we're at home a little after 5 o'clock, and it's been a good day. No issues traveling.